Wembley Stadium, 1966. A monochrome ocean of faces roars. Anticipation hangs heavy in the summer air. England and Germany face each other on the hallowed ground, the weight of a nation's hopes resting on their shoulders. The air crackles with nervous energy as the World Cup final looms, a battle for glory about to unfold. Every heart in the stadium beats in unison, awaiting the whistle that will unleash a torrent of passion and drama. The players stand poised, ready to etch their names into history, forever remembered as heroes or forgotten in defeat. The roar intensifies, a deafening symphony of hope and expectation as the world holds its breath. Wembley Stadium, 1966. The air crackles with anticipation as the fateful game unfolds. Each player embodies determination, their every move a testament to skill and unwavering resolve. A sea of anxious faces fills the stands, their hopes and dreams riding on every play. The game intensifies, a relentless battle of skill against skill, will against will. The stadium roars as the tension reaches its peak, every moment fraught with possibility. The players fight on, their unwavering determination etched in sweat and strain. The iconic Wembley Stadium pulsates with a sea of cheering faces, a vibrant tapestry of anticipation and hope. Under the blazing July sun, the score remains deadlocked, each moment stretched taut with nail-biting tension. The match plunges into extra time, the air thick with desperation as every sinewed player strains to break the stalemate. Sweat glistens under the stadium lights, each drop a testament to the grueling battle waged on the hallowed ground. The roaring crowd fades as the moment stretches in slow motion. Geoff Hurst, poised and focused, unleashes a powerful shot. The ball arcs through the air, a white streak against the vibrant green. A deafening clang as the ball strikes the crossbar with explosive force. Agonizing suspense as it bounces down, flirting with the goal line. The stadium holds its breath, a collective gasp hanging in the air. Amidst the roaring crowd, the ball balances on the edge, a moment of suspended destiny. German players erupt in vehement protest, their faces masks of disbelief. Their expressions twist into rage as they surround the referee. English players, overcome with jubilation, begin their premature celebration. In a sea of green, a moment of triumph ignites, only to be met with furious dispute. The vast expanse of Wembley Stadium holds its breath, anticipation hanging heavy in the air. All eyes turn towards Tofik Bakramov, the linesman, awaiting his pivotal decision. In the charged atmosphere of Wembley, the referee seeks guidance. A breathless pause as the stadium awaits the linesman's signal. In the heart of Wembley Stadium, Bakramov's face is etched with determination. With unwavering resolve, he points towards the center of the field, a gesture that seals the moment. Goal given, the invisible narrator declares, confirming the decision that echoes through history. The stadium holds its breath, awaiting the consequences of this pivotal judgment. Wembley Stadium roars as England seizes the lead, a moment of triumph etched in history. In stark contrast, German players surround the referee, their faces contorted in disbelief and fury. The referee stands firm, unmoved by the German players' impassioned pleas. The stadium vibrates with the echoes of celebration and dispute, a snapshot of sporting glory and agony. A triumphant moment. England's victory at Wembley Stadium, a nation united in elation. The crowd erupts in cheers as the England team raises the World Cup trophy, a symbol of national pride and glory. The stadium reverberates with the echoes of victory, a sea of faces reflecting pure, unadulterated joy. Amidst the jubilant chaos, the World Cup trophy gleams, a beacon of hope and achievement for a generation. The moment is immortalized, a snapshot of national euphoria forever etched in the annals of history. The legacy of '66. A golden memory, a reminder of what unity and determination can achieve. Years later, modern scientists gather in the stark light of a laboratory, their faces illuminated by the glow of a large monitor. The infamous ghost goal footage flickers on the screen, now subjected to cutting-edge analysis. Complex algorithms dissect the play frame by frame, searching for hidden truths within the pixels. The cold light of the monitor casts long shadows as the scientists huddle closer, their expressions intense. Each frame is scrutinized, every pixel examined, in the relentless pursuit of answers. The laboratory hums with the quiet intensity of discovery as the scientists seek to unravel the mystery of the ghost goal. Years later, in the heart of the laboratory, scientists delve into the secrets of motion, their focus absolute. Camera angles become a focal point as the scientists meticulously analyze every frame. Each bounce pattern is scrutinized, revealing the hidden physics of the game. The quiet hum of the laboratory pulses with the electricity of discovery, each finding building anticipation. Years drift by in the laboratory, where a scientist stands, lost in thought among his complex equipment. His brow furrows as he reviews the data, a grave expression slowly forming. He shakes his head, the weight of his findings heavy on his shoulders. A heavy silence fills the room as he faces the truth. The ball did not completely cross the goal line. The scientist's words echo in the sterile air, a stark declaration of failure. His shoulders slump slightly as he grapples with the implications of his findings. The news anchor sits beneath the glare of studio lights, ready to deliver the latest headlines. Graphs and charts illuminate the screen behind the anchor, hinting at the complex data about to be revealed. A new study reignites the debate over the elusive ghost goal, sparking controversy anew. The anchor's measured tone belies the heated arguments brewing beyond the studio walls. A wave of voices crashes through the street, each shout a ripple in the sea of public sentiment. Faces etched with disbelief, mouths agape in silent shock, bear witness to the unbelievable. Triumphant cheers erupt, vindication claimed after long doubt, filling the air with boisterous celebration. The air crackles with a mixture of stunned silence and boisterous celebration, a symphony of divided emotions. In the heart of the city, the news reverberates, altering destinies and reshaping the very fabric of society. Inside the archive, sunlight filters through the high window, illuminating the dance of dust motes as researchers delve into history. The crackling audio recordings fill the silent room with voices from the past. They sift through the documents, piecing together the story of the 1966 World Cup. Each document holds a piece of the puzzle, bringing the forgotten memories back to life. Sunlight streams into the sterile interview room, casting shadows that dance around an elderly journalist, alone with his thoughts. He leans forward, his eyes reflecting a distant, haunting memory. In a hushed tone, he recounts the tale. They say, on his deathbed, Bakramov whispered the word Stalingrad. The weight of the past hangs heavy in the air, the unspoken word echoing in the silence. In the stark interview room, a historian prepares to dismantle legends with a smirk, a slight adjustment, a fleeting moment of doubt before the historian speaks. The historian's voice fills the room with dismissive skepticism. The Stalingrad story? A myth, I'm afraid, the historian declares, shattering illusions. The historian's gaze hardens, challenging the unseen interviewer to refute the facts. Lacking any credible evidence, the historian concludes, sealing the fate of a famous tale. In the archive's dimness, dust motes swirl in a beam of sunlight, illuminating shelves overflowing with forgotten stories. A lone researcher, haunted by weariness, toils amidst the ancient files. With delicate hands, she turns a brittle page, revealing Bakramov's long-hidden account. Her eyes widen with a sudden realization as she absorbs the words from Bakramov's own hand. The past whispers its secrets, carried on the fragile pages of history, changing everything. In a stark interview room, Bakramov shifts uncomfortably beneath the unforgiving glare of fluorescent lights. Confined within the sterile space, he hesitates, the weight of unseen eyes pressing upon him. Bakramov speaks, his voice tinged with uncertainty. I didn't see the ball cross completely, he continues, seeking validation in the reactions of others. But the English player's reaction convinced me it was a goal. The silence hangs heavy, amplifying the ambiguity of the moment and the scrutiny of the unseen. In the laboratory, scientists gather, their faces reflecting the glow of a holographic display. An animated graphic materializes, showcasing the complex dynamics of the play. A bright pulsating line highlights the trajectory of the ball, capturing its speed and direction. Anticipation mounts as the ball hurtles toward the goal line. Each scientist watches with rapt attention, their expressions a mixture of suspense and excitement. The laboratory buzzes with anticipation as the holographic play reaches its climax. The sports bar pulsates with raw energy as patrons fixate on the screen, their faces illuminated by the flickering replay. A pivotal play loops, igniting a firestorm of emotions that divides the room. Half the bar explodes in unbridled joy, their triumphant shouts echoing through the crowded space. The other half erupts in vehement protest, their faces contorted with disbelief and frustration. Amidst the uproar, beer sloshes and tables are pounded as the impassioned debate rages on, fueled by adrenaline and fervor. The news studio glares under bright lights, a stage set for heated debate. Monitors flicker with controversial soccer plays, each frame dissected under the studio's intense scrutiny. The air crackles with tension as each expert passionately defends their stance, gestures cutting through the sterile environment. The intensity of the debate rises, their voices echoing through the studio, each word a calculated strike. Wembley Stadium stands tall, a modern monument under the vast sky. Sunlight glistens off the stadium's steel arches, symbols of sporting grandeur. Banners flutter gently, whispering tales of triumphs and legends within. The stadium basks in the sun, a beacon of athletic prowess. Shadows dance across the facade, hinting at the drama yet to unfold. Wembley awaits, a stage set for history. A brightly lit display case commands attention, its contents whispering tales of a legendary victory. Yellowed newspaper clippings tell of triumph and controversy. Faded photographs capture the euphoria and drama of a bygone era. A replica of the Jules Rimet Trophy gleams, a symbol of glory forever etched in history. Echoes of the infamous ghost goal linger, forever stirring debate among fans. Sunlight fills the interview room, illuminating dust motes as Dr. Amara sits poised, a psychologist contemplating unseen questions. Dr. Amara leans forward slightly, ready to dissect the intricacies of the human mind. Collective memory is a fascinating thing, she begins, her voice resonating with intellectual curiosity. She continues, it shapes national identity, influences behavior, and sometimes it fixates on the seemingly absurd. Dr. Amara pauses, then shifts her focus to a peculiar example. Take the ghost goal. For many English football fans, she explains, it's more than just a disputed moment in a game. It's a symbol of perceived injustice, a wound that refuses to heal. It's become ingrained in the national psyche. In the heart of the sterile laboratory, a scientist stands surrounded by the cold hum of machinery. Her brow furrows as she confronts the intricate data displayed on the monitor, a maze of numbers and graphs. She is standing, lost in thought, grappling with the limitations of technology. The sterile environment amplifies the weight of her contemplation as the hum of the machines fills the room. She is standing, contemplating the subjective nature of human experience, a stark contrast to the objective data before her. The scientist is standing, facing the monitor, her expression a mixture of determination and thoughtful consideration. In a sports bar, ablaze with neon signs, fans gather to celebrate soccer's legendary moments. The air buzzes with laughter and impassioned debates as classic soccer replays flicker across the screens. Glasses clink in unison as they commemorate the ghost goal, its legend echoing through the bar. The bar revels in the enduring mystery, a testament to soccer's rich folklore. Sunlight drenches the park as children's laughter echoes through the air, their world filled with the joy of a simple game. Lost in the heat of the moment, they mirror the grand moves of soccer legends. their dives and sprints painting a vivid picture of youthful dreams. Innocent of the sport's shadowed past, their faces glow with pure enjoyment, a stark contrast to the controversies lurking beneath the surface. They chase the soccer ball, completely unaware of the historical controversies and social issues that linger in the shadows of the sport. In the dim archive, Anna's weary determination cuts through the heavy stillness. The thick file closes with a soft thud. Its label, the ghost goal, a silent echo in the room. Dust motes dance in the light, each particle a tiny secret in the archive's gloom. She gazes at the cover, a faint shake of her head betraying the weight of unanswered questions. A small smile plays on her lips, a hint of resolve amidst the scent of aged paper and mystery. The news studio glows under bright lights, a haven of clarity amid the night's uncertainties. Behind the commentator, a screen dances with sports highlights, each frame a story untold. The commentator leans in, their expression thoughtful, ready to unveil the mysteries of the game. There's something eternally captivating about the mysteries that linger in the world of sports. The commentator begins, their voice a beacon in the darkness. The commentator continues, the words, "Games decided by inches," hanging in the air, heavy with unspoken truths. The commentator concludes, the what-ifs that haunt entire generations of fans echoing in the studio, a haunting reminder of sport's eternal grip. In the stark interview room, sunlight illuminates the dancing dust motes, creating a scene of quiet anticipation. The philosopher begins, his voice calm, as he describes the elusive nature of the ghost goal. He articulates that the ghost goal, you see, is a perfect metaphor. He explains that it represents the inherent ambiguity in our perception of reality. He continues, what we perceive as truth may merely be a fleeting, indistinct image. He concludes, a goal that constantly shifts just as we approach it, his words hanging in the sunlit air. Wembley Stadium glows under the night sky, a radiant monument to athletic ambition. The stadium stands as a silent testament to the fervor and drama of sporting competition. The architecture of Wembley Stadium emerges, a grand arena where dreams soar and controversies ignite. The stadium shines, illuminated by the echoes of cheers and the shadows of contentious moments. The sports bar buzzes with heated debate, fueled by replays of the infamous ghost goal. Jerseys clash like battle flags as fans argue, their gestures as sharp as the stakes. Each replay ignites fresh fury, the air thick with the scent of stale beer and simmering frustration. Empty beer glasses and crumpled napkins bear witness to the intensity of the night. Animated discussions erupt around every table, each gesture a punctuation mark in the ongoing saga. The controversial call continues to haunt the fans, each replay a painful reminder of what might have been. In a high-tech laboratory, a scientist stands surrounded by advanced sports analysis equipment. He observes the data streams, then shrugs with wry amusement. A wry smile touches his lips as he contemplates the unpredictable factors at play. With a knowing glance, the scientist remarks, the human element, always a factor. In the quiet interview room, sunlight paints dancing dust motes as the historian's faint smile hints at untold stories. Bathed in soft light, the historian's thoughtful expression deepens, inviting us to delve into the past. With a gentle nudge, the historian's words echo through the room, resonating with the weight of history. The ghost goal, a phrase that lingers in the air, a spectral reminder of history's elusive nature. The historian's gaze intensifies, emphasizing that history is not fixed but fluid, shaped by interpretation. The historian concludes with a profound observation. History's truths are mirages. The street pulses with life as people move through the vibrant scene, their energy adding to the urban symphony. A mural bursts with color, depicting England's historic 1966 World Cup victory, a symbol of national pride. The image radiates triumph, yet whispers of unresolved debates and lingering controversies echo around the historical event. Sunlight bathes the scene, casting long shadows that stretch and dance with the movements of passers-by. In the dim archive, dust motes dance in the sunlight, illuminating stacks of newspapers and microfilm. A wide smile spreads across Anna's face as she leans back, a moment of triumph in her solitary work. Her voice echoes in the quiet archive as she muses on her discovery. The ghost goal. It'll fascinate and provoke discussion for generations. The sunlight catches the dust motes as Anna contemplates the lasting impact of her find. The news anchor sits composed in the brightly lit studio. Sports highlights play vividly behind the news anchor. The news anchor turns to the camera, a question hanging in the air. Was it a legitimate goal, or the biggest robbery in the history of soccer? The studio lights gleam, awaiting the answer. The sports bar buzzes with life. Warm lights dance on beer glasses and excited faces. Multiple TVs flicker with different games, their light reflecting off the crowd's intense expressions. A heated discussion erupts at the bar, voices overlapping, punctuated by laughter and emphatic gestures. The air hangs thick with the aroma of stale beer and the comforting scent of fried food. Amidst the lively chaos, the room pulses with an undeniable energy. The laboratory hums with untold secrets, the glow of the computer screen reflecting in the scientist's weary eyes. With a deliberate motion, the scientist reaches out, their hand moving towards the power button. The computer screen fades to black, plunging the room into deeper shadow. The scientist's shoulders slump, a subtle sign of the emotional burden they carry. A sigh escapes, a quiet release of pent-up tension and unspoken resignation. The scientist stands in silent contemplation, surrounded by the tools of their trade, knowing some doors are better left unopened. Under the cloak of night, Wembley Stadium stands silent, an empty stage awaiting its next act. A solitary spotlight pierces the darkness, its beam a spectral guardian over the hallowed ground. The silence is thick, pregnant with the echoes of roaring crowds and the ghosts of soccer legends. The stadium holds its breath, a cathedral of dreams and memories under the silent, watchful stars. A single shaft of sunlight illuminates the archive, revealing dancing dust motes. In the dimness, a clerk carefully closes a file. The file is labeled Ghost Goal Incident. The clasps click shut, sealing away documents, photos, and testimonies. The official record is closed, but the controversy lingers. The ghost goal continues to ignite heated debates. The final credits roll across the large screen TV, casting a fleeting glow over the otherwise dim sports bar. Empty beer glasses and crumpled napkins are scattered across the tables. The once lively mystery music fades into a barely audible hum. The bartender wipes down the counter, his movements slow and deliberate as he reflects on the film's unresolved enigma. The dim lighting of the sports bar casts long shadows, deepening the atmosphere of unspoken mystery. The digital frontier unfolds, a vast panorama where opinions collide and thoughts ignite. In this boundless realm, a silent war wages, where beliefs clash and convictions are tested. A disembodied voice echoes through the digital void. Do you think the goal was legitimate? The question hangs in the air, challenging the unseen audience to confront their own convictions. The narrator presses on, probing deeper into the ethical dilemma. Or should technology have arrived much sooner? The digital landscape pulses with anticipation, awaiting the responses that will shape the future. A maelstrom of digital voices rises in the comments section, each avatar battling for dominance in the debate over the ghost goal. Passions ignite as commenters defend the referee's decision, their words sharp and unwavering. Others vehemently oppose the ruling, their arguments cutting through the digital noise with fierce conviction. The digital atmosphere crackles with the raw energy of online discourse, a symphony of clashing opinions. Each comment flashes across the screen, a fleeting glimpse into the minds of faceless participants. The debate rages on, an endless cycle of challenge and rebuttal in the digital arena. A cascade of comments floods the screen, each line of text a fleeting echo in the vast digital space. A chorus of voices rises from the digital depths, lamenting the bygone days of soccer. Digital words paint a nostalgic portrait of simpler times. Before the era of VAR, they yearn for a game unburdened by technology, where the human element reigned supreme. A time when the game was pure, less dissected, and more reliant on the fallibility of man. In their digital whispers, they seek a return to the golden age, where passion triumphed over precision. The digital realm erupts in a storm of opinions as comments flood the screen. Passionate voices rise to champion technology's role in sports. The defense of technology echoes loudly. The digital battleground pulses with the fervor of debate, a visual crescendo of clashing viewpoints. The digital realm erupts in a frenzy as opinions clash over the controversial ghost goal. Emojis explode like fireworks, punctuating the fiery debate. The comments section transforms into a battleground of words. The boundless internet pulses with fervent energy, a testament to endless discussion and disagreement. An endless cascade of thoughts and rebuttals floods the digital arena. The YouTube studio glows with a vibrant energy, a backdrop of stylized bookshelves promising tales untold. With a warm, inviting smile, the narrator begins, beckoning viewers into the world of unsolved mysteries. Don't forget to subscribe, the narrator urges, their voice filled with enthusiasm. The narrator emphasizes the importance of staying connected. Click that notification bell. The narrator wants to make sure that no one will ever miss an episode. The studio shines, promising a journey filled with intrigue and mystery. The ball arcs through the clear sky above Wembley Stadium, its trajectory carrying the weight of destiny. Frozen in time, it hangs suspended over the goal line, a moment of eternal debate. The ghost goal becomes a lasting symbol, its mystery echoing through the stadium. The unresolved question lingers in the air as the ball hovers, embodying the enduring enigma of the game.